What's going on, guys? The Keymaster 84 coming at you guys with another video. We're killing it. So I've already made this video once. I didn't like the way it turned out, so we're redoing it. Just want to come at you guys, talk to you guys. Already had a video that I was going to do, but then this one's going to take priority because it's more important to me. So today, Optic released their Vision series video for the week, where, you know, they have their usual stuff, checking in on all the different teams. But then when they went to Optic Halo, it was announced that Optic Flamesword has retired, at least for this year. He said that's what he said. He said for this year. So we'll see what happens in the long run with that. I just want to take a minute to talk about him, how I think it's going to affect Optic, how I think it'll affect the community, and just how this is really going to affect me personally. I know that sounds weird, but you guys will see. So, I think it's, dramatically going to be affecting Optic. He was kind of their blood, sweat, and tears guy, their heart and soul guy. He came to Optic as the Call of Duty coach and their fitness guy. Eventually, I'm sure you talked to Hex about it a lot. Eventually was given the rights to start an Optic Halo team. Granted, success, whatever, never really fell their way. They had some hard times. They had some great people on their team at times, but they can never hold it together. I have a whole video about that. I will leave that down in the description below. But I do think it's going to affect it. Optic Maniac has stepped in as captain because of seniority. That's how Optic rolls. Makes sense. Flamesword isn't leaving though, guys. He will be their coach, so we will still see the beard on stage, which is great. Very excited that he's still with the team, still gonna be living in the house, making content. I think that's awesome. He makes great content. I always love his content. I enjoy watching his videos. They're always a good time. But I do think it's going to leave a hole in their team, at least for a little bit. They do have some people that they're going to be looking at that I could probably put a guess on right now. Loads of people would love to come play for Optic Gaming. What the contract situations are leads to be, we'll see. But I do know that there are some free agents that would probably be a good fit, as well as the old coach Cloud. Because unfortunately with Flamesword moving to coaching, they really don't need Cloud as a coach as well. And it would be convenient because he is really good. He is a really good player. And he was their coach, so he would already know the call outs, he would already know the guys, which would really help them out, getting the ball rolling as fast as they can. So we'll see what happens there. But that being said, though, I'll be interested to see what happens here in the coming days. I do know there are a few more tournaments coming up. Deadlines, I'm sure, are looming, so we'll see. But as far as Flamesword leaving Optic, I know he probably wouldn't have done it unless he felt like it was the best decision at the time. And so we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens in 3 months. It's always hard to say. But I know the community is behind him, and I know that, me personally, I'm behind him. I think if this is what he believed he needed to do, this is what he needed to do. The community on whole, I think it's gonna benefit from them because he's gonna be bringing positive, awesome Halo content, which is something that drives me absolutely insane. Is how much negative Halo content there is on YouTube. It bugs the crap out of me. Okay, try not to freak out. I have never seen more negative content than positive content about a video game ever. And you guys be like, oh, well, you talk smack about Black Ops all the time. I say that because I care. If I was going to talk crap about a game, it's because I say that because I wish the game would change. I don't say it just because I can. I say it because I feel like someone needs to say it in a video. Now, with that being said, I think this is going to help us grow the community, make it a more positive community, because that is just one thing I think this community is lacking, is positivity. We'll see. I mean, I know he's going to create great content. I know it won't always be Halo, but I'm sure some of it will be. So we'll see what happens from there. It can only help the community get stronger. I mean, him being in the community has already helped make it stronger, like he said in his video on his channel. I mean, he personally, when he was streaming the Last Chance qualifiers, got up to 28,000 viewers on Twitch, which is the biggest that Halo's ever seen on Twitch from one guy, not Halo the brand, from one guy who happens to play Halo professionally, which is good. But with that being said, the community will benefit from this. It will get better. I think it is a good thing. I mean, me personally, I know I'm going to be watching his Halo content for sure. We'll be watching his other videos as well. But we'll, I mean, I'm just excited for him to take this next step. With that being said, though, how this is going to affect me is he is one of the people that I guess I looked up to, I aspired to be like, just with the kind of content and the kind of person he is. I mean, he's just an overall good guy, and what is happening right now? He's just an overall good guy, and I take a lot away from when I watch these guys playing Optic. It's like they are a professional business organization, and that's why I watch their videos. And he is probably one of the best at it, in my opinion, especially for Halo. I mean, he's always posting great content. He's always posting positive content, which is great. I love the way he edits. I like the way he does his videos, the format of his videos, everything about his videos I really enjoy. With that being said, though, I mean, it's another, we lost a good guy, you guys. We lost a good guy in Halo. And it sucks. It really does. Like, this is like one of those sports moments when you got your favorite guy who, whatever team you root for, baseball, football, soccer, when they retire, and it's, you got all of his jerseys, you know where he went to school, where he grew up, his parents' names, that kind of a thing. It's just a big hit to me personally. I am excited for it to see what happens. But I just, watching Optic Halo won't be the same. I mean, I know he'll still be there, but he won't be competing. He won't be on the sticks. He's going to be in the background as the coach. So we'll see, though. I mean, he is still more determined than ever to bring a Halo championship to Optic, which is great. So, I mean, with that being said, without me ranting over the same thing over and over again, I just want to say thank you to Mr. Michael Flamesword Chavez. Hope you see this video one day. Be really awesome. But yeah, thanks, man, for doing everything you've done for the community, everything you've done while you're in Optic. It's been awesome, and can't wait to see the beard in the coaching position. So with that being said, you guys, this is Keymaster 84, and as always, we play games to make gains, and haters are going to hate. Don't forget to leave those likes, comments, and subscribes. See you guys tomorrow.